friends, it's Allison at AJ's Inspired Life, and today I have the second half of my Fauxbo Creative Daily Journal flip through for you for the month of December 2019. So we have already come into the new year. Today is January 3rd, I think. We're still on winter break, or my kids are still on winter break, so my days are a little mixed up still, but wanted to get December out to you as soon as possible. So we've already done the first half of the month and the flip through. So if you haven't seen that, please go back a video or two and check that out if you're interested. And so we'll get the second half done here. I am working in a handmade junk journal, if you will, junk journal. It's beautiful. It's not junk. It was a gift to me from the sweet Kristi. It came in this beautiful handmade altered book, and it had 3 signatures in it. There's 2 in there now. This was the 3rd one. I took it out to work in it. You can see it's pretty fat. So I added some Christmas paper to the front here and some stickers, and then we will get into it. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I took you through the 15th last time. So we'll start on the 16th. Okay, so it was, let me make sure I have you, Monday. Here we go. Monday the 16th. And again, I'm using these stickers. They were like labels for an Advent pack, if you will, from Target last year. And so I know they only go up to the 24th, but that's okay. And this is my favorite punch, as you guys know. And if you've been here before, you know that. If you're new here, thanks for checking me out. I really appreciate it and welcome. This is a little cutout from, I went to like a Stampin' Up card making thing, holiday thing, if you will, a month ago. And this was part of their packaging on their thing you work on, you know, your work pad underneath. So I cut that out and put it there. And okay, so I put donated blood. I was almost low on iron. I need to adjust my food again. So I've been anemic most of my life, and I've had a couple things medically done for that, and it's been pretty good the last couple years, so it's getting low again and I can feel it, so I need to just adjust that. I loved this picture. I'm feeling a little bit of the winter blues, and so when I had painted this background, it's supposed to be kind of like red and green. It actually turned out more pink and green, and I just loved it. So I put some like palm tree things here. I was a little bit still in the mindset because my kid had been in Florida. So I was like, ooh, sun. And I just loved it. And it says, be kind to your mind, which I just love. So just put a, piece of notebook paper here to journal on. And my husband went back to work. They had a huge barbecue at work, like huge, that he helped put on to help celebrate their record this year that they met for safety and everything. And so this is just about our day. I'm still working on my shoulder, got journaling done and relaxed, movie and laundry, and I'm getting prepped for the week. This is a beautiful little material, sewn material from Sweet Elizabeth a while ago in Happy Mail. And then this is a cutout I try and put on my packages, and I mailed some Happy Mail this day. So I put... I went to the post office. What was I thinking? Because I didn't even like register, right, that it's like Christmas. And let me make sure. Okay. And it, like, the line was out the door, of course, but I'm like, I got there and I was like, I'm not gonna not mail my stuff. So I had 2 Happy Mails to mail. So that's why I put him there too, because it was like holding a little note card. So this little tidbit here is from Love Lynn's Life here on YouTube, who I absolutely adore, and I joined her Patreon, and so this was one of the printouts from that. And then I put down here, the boy is home. I love it when my family's all home and under the beds under one roof, or in the beds under one roof. I'm so proud of his dedication at Nationals because he just got back from Florida. Okay, this is the next day, and this, I don't know, I'm just laughing. So short day at work with clients, but I stayed... I was writing Christmas cards like for work and everything, and I ended up missing the gym because I got the timing wrong, and so I was just frustrated with that, but it is what it is. And I ran some errands in the morning before work. I was looking for a new white shirt because we have family portraits coming up, and I bought some new nail polish, so I just put that on here. That's what all of this is my new glitter nail polish. that I did on my toes. So, and I got off-white for my nails, which is not this. It was another one. But anyway, and fun glitter for my toes. So that's this. Here's my magic punch. And so this is part of that, again, that Patreon punch out. And I just really enjoyed the prompt. And I don't know why, but you guys have seen this cat meme, and I just was cracking up because they're everywhere, and it's probably over now. But at this point, it had been going on for a while, and there's just so many funny ones. But this was actually like an artist painting of it. I don't know if you can tell. Let me see. Oh gosh, my lighting's really bad. It's really dark here today, you guys. It's winter. So sorry for the glare here. I just love it. The woman and then the cat. So I just put currently, and I just wanted to like start documenting a little bit more in here. Sometimes I don't want stuff in my journal that's current, to be honest. Like some of the, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to put in my journal. So, this I just thought was hilarious. So I just used the prompt. I thought it was funny. And then this is what's happening in social media. So I just put it in there. My daughter went to Seattle tonight for Winterfest. It was super fun. The lights and the entertainment she was sending us pictures. Again, this is my punch. This is just magazine. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a Target ad. I just punched the edge of it and used it because I kind of thought the colors coordinated. And then this is like cookie cut out, like from a magazine, like Real Simple or Better Homes and Gardens or something. So really simple page, you guys. Really not too much going on here. Super simple page. Again, this is just a little journaling tag I bought last year. This ruler came from the same Stampin' Up! Work pad as this. So anything I get, I just try and cut apart as much as possible. If I feel like I could use it in my journal, I just cut it up. There's my punch again. I just put work sessions, staff meeting. It was weird saying goodbye to a staff today. And then I drove and I picked up my daughter from soccer. So pretty simple day. I didn't do hardly any journaling. I put a little tidbit down here. Thursday, work, short day, closed up the office for the holiday. I stopped at Walmart, got jammies for the family. I got my order today from Love Lynn's Life. I had ordered some postcards, and they're so cool. She does a really amazing collage work, which is what first drew me to her when I was watching her journals and stuff. So I ordered these. I liked the quotes, and then I just love, this is her original, collage on the back that she's like magnified or whatever. So this one says, believe you can and you're halfway there, which is one of my favorite quotes. And then nothing makes a person happier than having a happy heart. And then life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. I just love that. That might go, I'm not too sure. I'm going to probably put that one on my desk. And life is 10% what happens to us and 90% of how we react to it, which is really like something I work on at work with my clients. And so this will probably go on my work desk, I guess. I'm not too sure. I was envisioning kind of being able to like rotate them out almost. And then the secret of joy is the mastery of pain. And I just, I really love this one too with, I don't know, my shoulder and working out and like all that kind of stuff. So anyway, those are from her. So I got that, and then I took a picture of it, obviously, and put it in here. And then this is her little note here. And then, so this is a little Christmas doily that I folded and just over the page right here. This is the 20th. I have not journaled this day yet, or finished journaling this day yet. It was super busy. So here's part of it. This is from Real Simple. Some of you have seen this magazine or seen people, cut it up or whatever. I love it. And I love this picture. I had a really amazing coffee and talk and meet up with my dear friend this morning, and we really just connected. It was just perfect. It was just lovely. So I just tipped that in and journaled on the back. And then here I found this little vacation checklist, which I wasn't going to use in my scrapbooking, so I popped it in here because we're leaving. And I just put packing. The kids and I packed and carried on each. I dropped Buddy at the daycare. Gave away all the food in the fridge and cleaned out the refrigerator. I'm feeling strong. I'm front squatting. We had a partner up at the gym, so I was front squatting what they were back squatting, which is a good goal for me in general in rebuilding my strength. So I hit the gym tonight. It felt good working around my shoulder. And then my doctor canceled today, my PT doctor and my chiropractor. And the nail lady is next door to them. So I called Nina and I was like, can you get me in? And so she got me in. So I got this winter white sparkle and then a blue highlight. So anyway, okay, so that's Friday, and I just need to go back in and finish a little bit here. I probably only needed 1 page, honestly, for this, but I'd already marked it for 2. So this is another material thing from Elizabeth. So interesting to see this pen. It's a different pen. It's like a Sharpie, but it's not. So when I did that, it went through to this back page. So I'm kind of bummed. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. But anyway, this was Saturday. I cut this out from a magazine. I tipped it, not tipped in, but I tucked in these little tags for journaling. And then I had put like a sparkle, what, Allison? Mod Podge on the back here. So it's kind of, you can hear it. But I'm still bummed that writing came through, but I don't really know what to do about it because I like the sparkle on it. So I'm a little sad. So I made these little cards, and let's see, this one has journaling on the back. It says Adventure Awaits. This is just scrapbooking stuff. And I said, the kids and I left at 3:40 to head to the airport. We landed, went to breakfast with my parents. My dad was walking. He's making progress. It was really awesome. What I'm looking back here is I did not note somewhere on here. My husband left a day before us, so I guess this day I need to document that still. He ended up having to go ahead of us for work. And then I put all the fields in here because I need to document one more thing. And then these are the days I need to still journal a little bit. But we flew into Long Beach. I just put, we went to my friend's house, Ron and Brian, for dinner. And there was other people there that I didn't know. Like, I just thought we were going to their house. It was his birthday. And it was so cool to see people. Like, she invited people as a surprise. Not just for me, but like, I didn't know they were going to be there. And it was really fun. And so it was great catching up because we haven't seen those people in a couple of years. So I really just cherish that. I just put a little happy birthday to you and let's do this. And then my husband and her husband got matching shirts, and it's, and then these are our 4 kids that have grown up together and whatnot. And they're like exactly 3 months apart, both of them. Ours, you know, the 2 older and then the 2 younger. So super fun. I put this here. They made like major gingerbread house competition. It was really funny because there was like a bunch of them. So, I might document a little bit more right in here, like add a little strip of paper to document that because it was super fun and they got totally into it and they were altering things and hot gluing things and it was very, very serious. So, all right. So that is Saturday the 21st. This is Sunday the 22nd. We went down to Huntington Beach for the day, did some shopping, Seal Beach, like our old stomping grounds type thing. My kids, you know, obviously miss it. And there's just some things that you can't get here that you can get there, obviously, down on the beach. So we went down there. I don't miss home very much when I don't think about it, but I will always be a Southern California girl. So I put enjoy the little things. My dad wanted to eat out tonight for the first time, and so we went to sushi. And so here's the sushi restaurant. And it was nice to see him up and moving. He's still really, really struggling, but that was nice. So I kind of tipped that in with a sticker. I didn't know if I was going to need to write more on the back, but I think it's fine. I don't think I need to glue it down. So this is that same ruler from, do I have you guys? Yeah, this is the same ruler from that Stampin' Up pad. Okay, Monday, my husband went for a run in the morning, and then, actually, I think he went this day as well. But anyway, he went for a run this morning, and then we went out and walked the same run. And we found this really cool coffee truck. It's really cute, like right down by my parents on the water. And they sell mushroom coffee, which is kind of like a new thing, I guess. I had been hearing about it on a podcast. But anyway, so we went and got that. I had made like a flag out of that travel paper. And then this is, so this is like a little scrapbooking tag set. Obviously it says this makes me happy. And then we went to breakfast at my friend's house and caught up with her girls and my kids. It was just like time had not passed. The kids just sat around and talked. they are exactly 1 year apart. So one is in college this year. My son is a senior. Her next daughter's a junior, and then my daughter's a sophomore. And so they're all just 1 year. And so it's really great to hear them all talking about things in sports. They've all competed together and grew up sailing together. And so it's neat to see, them kind of catching up their own. So, and then we had the best dinner. We met, so here's a little map of Southern California. This is like my parents' house. This is where we went shopping yesterday. This is where we had dinner. And then our other friend called and said, I hear you're in town. Could we get together? I want you to meet my fiance. And so I already had dinner plans. He ended up meeting us an hour before we met his fiance. It was lovely to catch up. She is so sweet. And then I had dinner with some girlfriends. I had texted them about something else, like we needed to borrow some air mattresses. And I literally sent out a text, and within 2 minutes, it was like, boom, boom, boom. Like, I have some. And then they were like, hey, can we get together for dinner? And so it just worked out. It was like, we're all available on Monday night. And these were just my people. They were just my people. And my heart was so full being back together with them. It was amazing. And we just laughed and we cried. And I was feeling sad because I feel like they're all still in daily contact or whatever, and they're not. Like, we've all, grown. Our kids are growing. They all went to different high schools, some of them. It's where I come from, there's multiple high schools you have to apply to and get into, and programs at each high school. And so, each kid and their identity has developed differently, and so it's just so cool. And we have it was just amazing. So I just love it. I just put, it was great to share stories and share the truth about some things and craziness that brought us together. It continues to bond us. It was just like, it was so good for my heart. I just miss them. It was really great to catch up. So this was a fabulous day. Okay, Tuesday the 24th is my husband's birthday. We have been at my parents' house for these days that we've been in town. We now go and meet his family. And we all meet for breakfast burritos down at one of his favorite places where he used to work down at the beach. And it was just so much fun. It's just, it's such a different energy. And so we all just show up at this, surf breakfast place or whatever. And anyway, so it's the 24th. This is just the front of a card that I used. I tipped it in. I had bought some PJ sets, so I got the family matching PJs. And then for the first time ever in my life, we spent the night in a hotel on Christmas Eve. I did not go to church. My parents, my mom sings in the choir, and my dad went to church for the first time, and I really wanted to go just to be with him. But they only went to the 7:00 service, and we normally go to the 11:30 at night service, which means I can get done with like Eric's birthday dinner and then go to church. But they only went to the 7:00 service because of my dad's health, and I just wasn't able to get back. Like, I couldn't be two places at once, and I'd already kind of arranged it that they know this is my husband's birthday and whatever. So we stopped and got some really cool pies for his birthday, and then this is our little hotel thing. So I tipped in a little thing, happy day. Amongst the Christmas chaos, we celebrate his birthday. He hates birthdays. He's somewhat of a good sport about it. It's very low key. His dad made him a beautiful his dad is like so talented with woodworking, made him a beautiful bowl. So anyway, I just put a little note there about that. And then this was, so here's Santa. And then like before I tipped this in, it was like all of his reindeer, right? Because it's Christmas Eve. But so that's that day. And then we slept in our pajamas. We slept at the hotel. Oh my gosh. And we had a mix up. Well, not a mix up, but his sister and her family were at a hotel, and then we were going to stay at the same hotel. But when we got there, they couldn't accommodate us. Like, the lady, when I checked in, said they had room for us in our room, but they didn't. And so we had to move hotels, which was fine. It was like down the street 2 blocks, but it was just annoying because I wanted the cousins to all be together and hang out. And so they ended up playing at their aunt's house. We left. My my husband and I went back to the hotel, and his sister brought them to our hotel. They ended up staying till like 1:30 in the morning playing games and hanging out, which is the whole purpose, right, of us being there and being with the cousins. And so I'm really glad that they got to do that. I had just envisioned they would be doing it at our hotel and not at their aunt's house. But anyway, all right, Christmas morning, I had painted this. This is the same sticker set. This is all this, and it's, I think, Dollar Tree. So this is like, ironically, like a 4th of July summer sticker, but I really liked it. And it was, it says all in the family. So we woke up, we ordered breakfast at the hotel. It was so expensive. It was ridiculous, but I had avocado toast and a beautiful coffee, and it was like so nice. So avocado toast and a mocha. We headed over to Gigi's and we played games all day. We had a great turkey dinner. We did not do gifts with either side of the family. We gave gift cards just to the kids. But it was so nice with no gifts. I didn't decorate this year, you guys. I didn't do anything. And, okay, we got cut off. So I'm going to try and piece this together. So here we are on Christmas Day. We woke up in the hotel, had a great time. We didn't do gifts, which I think I already told you. And so we played the saran wrap game where you wrap it up and there's little toys inside. And I ended up getting a few little, things, and I ended up trading my niece. She got a pair of socks with avocado on them, avocado toast on them. And so I wanted them because, anyway, I just thought that was funny. This is a card I had made when I was making all my Christmas or coffee cup things. And so I tipped that in. This is a tag off of a thing. I had a sweet cup of tea with my niece. She is engaged, and we met her fiance for the first time. And so I bought a thing of lavender and sage tea. It was so delicious. And we enjoyed that. And I offered to throw her the bridal shower. So we had a really fun time planning that and looking at pictures and everything. And then I just listed everyone who was there. This is a cutout from part of a calendar from last year's calendar. Okay, Thursday the 26th, we left that family and went back to be with my family down in San Diego with all of the family. And so my parents had rented a house, the Klein house, and it's a beautiful old historic home. It's just stunning. I can't remember the last time we were all together, so it was really fun. So I just kind of journaled about that. My sister cooked. She's an amazing cook and just loves, it's kind of her love language, if you will. And so she fed us well. The 27th, my sister and my sister-in-law are members of they're both members of a Y, and so they took myself and my niece as their guests, and we went to the YMCA. It is stunning, you guys. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. Looks out over the water, has an outdoor lifting place. It was just really beautiful. And I was talking to a girl who was lifting there and got the number of a personal trainer, so that was kind of cool. And I just kind of journaled. It was a great day with family, like no plans. Walked down to the beach, sat in the jacuzzi, played games. My dad's doing okay, not well, but it's just really great to spend time with family. And so this is a cutout from a magazine, I think from a lasagna ad, but I really honor that. Like, we had a huge table and we set up multiple tables long. Like, it was just really cool. So really fun. My husband, again, went out running this day and found another coffee shop. And so we went that day as well as this day. We walked over there. And so this day was the day we had our family portraits done. So I put this here. And then we had bought like a family album. My sister and I went out and like a pocket album, maybe for Project Life, if that makes sense. And so we have been collecting photos all weekend. Everyone's dumping them into the shared file, and we are sending them to get printed, as well as a few from the family, from the professional shots, like behind the scenes, if you will. And then we all sat around the table and wrote cards, like on cardstock, to my parents as their gift. And so these are the tidbits, like snippets from the edge of the cards, if you will. And so I just wove them together, and then I wrote a little thing. We all sat at the table and wrote our cards. So that was really fun to do and to make that for them. This living room coffee place is super cool, you guys, if you ever get the chance. Like, it was great coffee. And this is literally what it's like. Like, it has all this mismatched furniture in there. And everybody's in there from like whatever type to whatever type. It was just like super cool, and just down on the beach, and just, great. So I put this here. I need to add another sticker like this one or something. That's why I got this out. But Oh my gosh, you guys, my my mom was like, what are you guys doing? You know, when we were all kind of like writing our cards and we're like, well, we have to run to CVS. And she's like, why? What, you know, what do you need or whatever? And so my, oh, I don't even know where to put it. I'll put it right here. My husband like told her the funniest story that I can't even, oh my God. And she was like speechless. She's like, oh, and so, because he didn't want her to keep asking questions, and we were just all cracking up and dying. It was hilarious. So, anyway, we ended up having a great pizza dinner and some ice cream. We walked to ice cream. My dad and some of us walked to ice cream and got ice cream and brought it back for everyone. So that was really fun. This is the same sticker set as the Christmas, like kind of a summer barbecue set, if you will. It says family reunion, but I thought it fit, so I put that in there. Sunday was hard. Sundays, you know, I just put saying goodbye to family's hard. Yeah, we headed back from La Jolla. We drove back to Long Beach and met up with our friends again. We took a picture. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try and, oh, you can't really see it. Can I get it over here for you guys? So this was a professional portrait we did when they were like 3 and 4. This is like 12 and, I don't know, 3 and 5 maybe. 11 and 14, and then now at 16, 18. Same kids, same, yeah, anyway, just very cool. So that was super fun to get that. And then we were able to also go to lunch with our friends, and then my daughter went to lunch with her friend, and then we were able to stop by our friend's house really quickly and say hello to them as a surprise. And so it's just lovely to catch up. We haven't seen them in years, so it was just since we moved. So it was just fun. We packed so much into this trip of spending quality time with people, and it's just such an honor. So I just really, really enjoy that. And then, so good to be home and sleep in our own bed. It was the easiest part of our trip. This I cut out just from a magazine. I just loved that, though. I thought it was pretty. And then the next day we're home, and I got the sweetest Happy Mail from Sweet Karen in Australia. I just love it. She always sends the sweetest things. So I made it my tip-in. I put that I got up early. I had to go get the dog. There's Buddy. At like 7 a.m. to pick him up so we don't get charged for another day, right? And then had coffee, ran to the little tiny market, like not a Whole Foods, but like little farmer's market, if you will, next to it. And Harbor Greens, got some yummy stuff. And then the minute I got home, that dog and his bedding had to go into the bath. It was disgusting. It was like, it was like picking up your preschool after a busy day of preschool. So I don't care as long as he's happy, but it was gross. And so I was like, you are muddy and disgusting and you have to go into the bath. So he got a bath. Stamp from Australia, sticker, just so much fun. These are from her. And then right here, we're back in it, right? Back in it. Monday, started laundry, getting back into cleaning the house, opening the mail, all that kind of stuff. My daughter had soccer, and then I went to the big market while she was at soccer, did some shopping, got stuff for chili. Then we had to go to Target, get a birthday present for a friend. We had to go back to Harbor Greens to add, they had something there that I didn't know she needed that they only sell there. Then she had study group this night. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, back at it. So vacation was nice. And then this is a note about the Happy Mail. This is tape from the Happy Mail. I don't know if you can see it. It's like duct tape. It's pretty cool, but it has like a map on it, and I just loved it. So I tipped it in there. And then sweet Happy Mail little note. And then I got a sweet thing of tea from my niece who we had drank tea together. I had bought like a little, pack of them, and she had sent me a big can. She found it on Amazon, and so she had sent me that as a thank you for planning her shower, and just so sweet. So anyway, and then that's fun tape from the package as well. And then this was like from a thing of cookies or whatever, that because we're getting rid of all of the food. So I just made I just glued it in, that way. And then this is the 31st. It's Happy New Year. So I just wrote Happy New Year, the most wonderful time of the year. There's a scrapbook card. I did have to work today. It was a slow day, so I had a late start. So I ran to Target. I was ordering like the night before at midnight because Rachel Hollis had her line released there, and I missed the pre-sale, and I didn't know if they'd have any in store. So I was able to order online, and they said they'd have it for me at pickup. Of course, they didn't. So they only had one piece of it, and then they're shipping the rest, which is not what my order said, but that's fine. But I took everyone's taking their picture with the display in the case. So I just put, hey girl, hey, and I got my Start Today planner and a journal. It was just so much fun to see everyone posting and everything, and I just love all of it, and I'm so grateful I had that experience this year. And then I was exhausted after work. It was a really emotional day at work, and I had to take a nap. Somewhere in here it says I took a nap. I was exhausted, and I took a nap. The kids both went to friends' houses, so we had a quiet night at home. I woke up and saw the fireworks and over the bay. It was really pretty. And then headed to bed. They both got a ride. My son is driving, and my daughter got a ride home. Thank goodness. And I had to set the alarm for 6 in the morning anyway to rock. So, anyway, so that was New Year's Eve. Not very exciting, I know. So, anyway, this is the envelope I had made out of, you've seen this before. I just made a goodbye tag. I put goodbye December, goodbye year, goodbye decade. I put, where's the time gone? I can barely remember this month, much less this year. Seriously, a decade, no way. I'm feeling a little down, so I'm trying to assess that, and I just put, I'll have to do more detailed journaling in my journal and see if I can begin to wrap my mind around this turning point in our lives. We are so very blessed, and I'm excited for what 2020 will bring, and also excited for the challenges and opportunities coming our way. Goodbye, 2019. So I will leave that in there. So that is it for me, you guys. That is the end of my December journal. You can see it is super fat. I was intimidated to get into it, and I've so enjoyed it. So sweet Kristi, thank you so very much, because I just really loved it. And I am excited because I'll reach across you here. This is the next one. I mean, you can see how it starts, right? This is the next one. I'm going to go ahead and use it for January, and go from there. So it's super fat and yummy, and I just love it. So thank you again. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you're new here, thanks for checking out my channel. Hang around. I pretty much do this every month. And I do have some plans for 2020 of what will be different and what I'll be adding. So I hope you stick around. Have a great day, you guys. Thanks for sharing your creativity, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Have a great day. Bye.